Popping YouTube. Boy Pino checking in. Yeah, I'm gone from Dart. My time there has expired. It expired in end of November. I'm gone from there, so I don't have much to say about that. This is about my 3-month review of my new company, RTI. My first 3 months of RTI been good. I would have made a video earlier, but I more so looked at it like I wanted to get in the door, see how things are, give it a sample size. Didn't want to be reacting to something after 4, 3 weeks, 5 weeks. Just wanted to give it some time, because things change month to month out here in trucking, and you learn new things as you deal with these companies and their procedures and everything that comes with it. Now for me, orientation was cool. They flew me out to Kansas City, which is where we're based at. And I think orientation, the whole process was probably about 2 or 3 days. Wasn't the longest at all. And they went over everything. We talked about everything, and the whole process was cool. I'm not gonna get into it much. It's crazy because when my first dispatcher I got here, he's gone. He either quit, got fired. I don't know what happened, but it happened in like my first 2 or 3 weeks with the company, and now I got a new dispatcher, and she's great. Things been good for me the first 3 months. I done made my money. I get home when I want to get home. I don't have any issues with anything in regards to that. The pay, it's been cool. We're on a mileage scale over here. And it kind of changes from zone to zone. I'll put up a map in a video soon showing, the different zones and how the pay works. But basically, you're either going to get $1.10, $1.08, or $1.05 per mile, plus whatever the fuel surcharge is at the moment, the national fuel surcharge. So that'll change, or you can get more, you can get less. And as far as fuel discounts go, won't have much. We get, if I'm not mistaken, 9 cent off pump price at Love's. We get 12 cent off pump price at Flying J's and Pilots, and we get nothing at TA's and Petros. And to even get fuel there, you just gotta send in a message to your dispatcher and let them know to open up your card, and then you can get fuel there if that's what you choose to do, and that's where you want to get fuel. But recently they instituted a policy: if you get fuel out of network, I think they charge you $25 just each time you do that. So there's a fee for it. I rarely ever bother with TA or Petro as far as getting fuel. I always find me a Flying J, Pilot, Loves. It works pretty well. I ended up getting a 2016 Freightliner. I have an automatic. I went lease, and that's the lease pay we're speaking on here. So, company, not completely sure about everything, but for the most part, I guess you could say it's forced dispatch. It's not forced, but they send you your loads, and you don't want it, you can get something different. I've gotten something different before, so yeah, it's not forced, but still the company dictates, the loads you get. They know it's available, and they send it out to us, and, we go from there. But, my dispatcher works well to make sure I'm averaging about, if I'm out here, typically I'm doing about 2,800 to 3,000 miles a week. Only time that will ever change is if I'm going home, or if I'm recently leaving home time in the middle of the pay period, and that kind of screws things up when I do it that way. So as long as I'm just out here rolling, everything is fine. We go everywhere too, so it's been cool. But I don't be in the Northeast often at all. Say hey, Angel. Sorry, y'all. This my dog. She just wanted to be in the video. So yeah, I'm not in the Northeast much. A lot of my stuff I'm in the Midwest, or I head over to the West Coast. But it's a lot going on over there right now, and also weather over there still is a little so I haven't been too crazy about going over there, and I haven't been bothered that much about going over there. Once I let that be known, I still get in my miles. Things have been good, and I don't have many complaints. Like 3 months, it's been good. I'm going to talk about how much I've been able to make on average over the course of these 3 months. I'll get everything lined out and figured out, and I'll make a video about it. But overall, RTI is a great company. They treat you like family over here. I can't say the same about some of the other places I worked. Worked at Dart, I didn't feel like family. Working at Prime, definitely didn't feel like family. When I called them at Prime, they didn't even know my name. So that's the worst part about that. Didn't even know my name. My guy had to say, this is driver code, That's the only way they knew who I was. Dart, my dispatcher, she really only knew me based on my truck number. Here, they know me by my personal name, so it feels good to have that experience. So, I didn't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to drop something saying, my first 3 months here, they have been good. They have been good. There's not many to complain about. Not many things to complain about. But I'm going to drop separate videos just speaking on certain aspects of RTI in extensive detail, as opposed to putting all that stuff together and then you listening to a whole bunch of stuff. You probably don't care about everything being together. So, I'll drop a video talking more about the pay scale. I'll talk about how I run more, companies, like requirements, things they don't like, stuff like that. I'll go into detail about it, but I am on a dedicated account here, and I'll go into more detail about that as well. So the dedicated account works well for me that I have. I love it. So thanks for tuning in. Peanut finna be checking out. Once they get me unloading, finna be rolling. I'll have another video for you soon. Y'all have a great day, and y'all stay safe out here with everything that's going on, because this coronavirus ain't it at all. Be blessed.